GF embarrassed me. I went to the beach with my girlfriend. And when I wanted to get into the water, I used my towel to cover myself as I changed between regular clothing and swimming trunks. When I had nothing underneath, she started to playfully tug at the towel. But as I was trying to stop her, the towel accidentally fully fell down and I was naked underneath. Instead of helping, she laughed. And lots of people on the beach noticed. And I heard laughter from every direction. I tried to cover myself, but a lot of people saw. And my girlfriend still found it hilarious rather than apologizing or seeing anything wrong. Should I drop it, or is it worth bringing up again? Your GF did a mean thing and she should have apologized to you for doing that. It's only funny until the towel actually falls down. Which it did. And then it's just plain mean after that. Talk to her about it. Decide whether you want to be with someone who behaves immaturely like that. I'd be pissed. What would the reaction be if you did this to her? If it made you uncomfortable, then approach the topic. It doesn't have to be an argument, but you're allowed to say, "It's my body and I didn't find it funny. Don't do that again." You shouldn't drop it. And TBH, I think you should drop the GF. Nobody who embarrasses you publicly and then laughs at you should be in your life. And if the roles were reversed, wouldn't she be raising hell? Very rightfully so. Don't drop it. Drop her. I'd be dropping the GF. If it was her naked on the beach, would she still find it just as funny? In your shoes, I'd feel furious over that whole interaction start to finish. The fact that she thought that was a funny idea in the first place. The breach of trust. Not helping when it actually went sideways. Laughing at you. And not even apologizing. Girl didn't do one single thing right. She doesn't sound very mature. If it is still bothering you and the issue feels unresolved, you should bring it up. I would be very upset over that, so I understand if you are too. She definitely needs to understand that that wasn't funny to you and to not do things like that in the future. Your GF bullied you and was happy as a clam when she succeeded. Don't be in a relationship with a bully. You'll be looking over your shoulder constantly. Do people actually change clothes directly at the beach? Where I am, you typically wear the trunks underneath. Hey dude, I want you to know that some people seriously get off on humiliating and embarrassing their partners. It usually doesn't go away. It's like a character trait. Watch for similar happenings in the future. Think about if the tables were turned. That's exactly how you should react. If you were her, and you did it to her, how would she react? Imagine if you did that to her, she would dump you in a heartbeat. I would talk to her and tell her you wasn't okay with what she did, and if she brushes it off as just a joke, dump her. I believe technically it's a form of assault. The last part of your comments to me really tell the tale. Even afterwards, when she could see you were upset and embarrassed, she still saw nothing wrong with it. If it were me, it'd be the last date we ever went on. She shows zero respect for your feelings and enjoys embarrassing you. Unless you wish to be bullied by her. That's what it was. On a regular basis. You should end it. You don't need to say anything. Just block her after a 2-word text, "We're done." Does she realize she technically made you commit a crime? Indecent exposure. That comes with a hefty fine and possibly even jail time depending on where you live. I'm sure that wasn't her intention. But maybe telling her the possible consequences of what she did and thought was so innocently hilarious might be the wake-up call she needs. You should have said, "I was in the pool." She humiliated him publicly, laughed at him, and also caused him to commit indecent exposure. Y'all are downplaying this like, oh get over it, or with your stupid ass, healthy communication. Like no. You're an idiot. Sit down and stop giving advice. If it had been him doing this to her, all y'all would be telling her to drop him. Fuck all of you for downplaying this cause he's a dude. I once pantsed my wife on a walking trail. Before noon, but we were in a heavily bushed area where people couldn't see. She froze, so I pulled them back up and apologized profusely. I was playing around. It's something we did. But when I went too far I tried to fix it and felt terrible. That was 12 years ago and I texted her an apology again after posting this. Bless your heart. I wear an elastic waist skirt in the changing room and change under that. I just don't want to be nude in public, and at times the men cleaners come in. This was a huge violation of trust. I'm sure if the tables were turned she would not think it were funny. It wasn't a funny joke. It was meant to humiliate you. I wouldn't be able to trust anyone who did that to me. You deserve better. Think about this. She knew there was a risk of you being exposed. You were, and she found humor in that. That's sick behavior.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.